I'm on a second walk. Whenever I walk, it's a telltale sign that I have a reason to. I was gonna get some printouts today too. But whenever I think about it, it's like, do I really need printouts? Or should I just, I should just get them. It'll cost like $5, I think. It's quite a few pages. Like 7 pages was like a couple of dollars. 14, I got 21. It's like $8, maybe $10, I don't know. It's probably worthwhile getting some printed pages because it's almost the start of a new year, and I just thought, should I print these pages? I probably should. Whether I will or not is another thing. I might. So that's what the sky looks like. It looks pretty. I was gonna come out without an umbrella, but then someone said, do you have an umbrella? So I picked up my umbrella. But they're definitely like sick of driving me to and from the store. So instead of have it on my own ambition to get the legs to do it, which is why I want to buy a bike, so that I can just do it with the use of a bike. Even though I haven't ridden a bike in ages and I don't really remember what it's like to ride a bike on the road. Even though I'm kind of wary of bike riding in general, because I don't really like to ride a bike on the road, but if I do, it's like, will someone hit me? It's like, I hope not. I know you ride on the side, but I don't know. It's like I used to ride a bike on the road. I used to go on the main road. I used to hook up a video on my bike and actually film myself riding a bike down a main road, like a highway, getting to and from places. I did that quite a few times, so I can ride a bike on a road. I just haven't done it for like years. Like, a bike would make this 20 or 25 minute trek 10 minutes maybe. So every time I think about it, it's like I should buy a bike. But with all bikes, you have to actually use screws that are a little bigger. So I like to get some really big screws that are not the screws that come in the packet, and just use them instead because they're stronger. Usually you find the ones that come in the packet are not so strong, and then you're like, you know what, I need a bigger screw. Well, you just put your own screws in, they are much better. I've always found that ever since I was young. I always found that your own screws are better than the packet screws. Except with Myers sends you good screws that suit the bike. But Myers bikes are $1,000. Do you think I'm going to spend $1,000 on a bike when I have no money? No. I don't even work now. I got a notification yesterday. Sorry, we're no longer offering jobs this year. I think after the 15th or the 18th of this month, the commission only job that actually earns you money, I think that's going to bail too. And then I was like, my whole idea with looking for work was to get a job to last me through the holiday season. But the one that I got chosen for, I just want to give it up already. Like, I don't even want to do it anymore. It's been one day, and I won't do it today because someone wants to use my bedroom today for some fix-ups. And stuff like that. So it's not going to be done today either. And then tomorrow it's like, I'll have to wake up and be like, yes, I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to give it up already. If I do it, miraculous. I don't really want to. Might have to do it first thing tomorrow morning, actually. Because whoever does the fix-up stuff will probably want to do it from 11 or 12. I don't care. It's not really important. They said, do you need more training? And I was like, probably. I was like, if you don't like what I'm doing, probably. But I thought they had booked in a group training session for a particular time. And then I said, okay, I'll do a training session, especially for you, today, at this time. And you're like, thanks, I hope this is a group training session, because I don't really like one-on-one training. I don't like to feel like I've failed and need training. I don't care much about it. I don't care about this job. It's kind of a crappy job. Like, I was the only one working yesterday, and they're pretending like, oh, something wrong with my work, is there? And I was the only one working. So, yeah, it's not working out. I can already foresight that my ambition for it's lacking, because I don't believe that it's that easy to make a sale, and I don't believe I'm going to obtain one this week. So there's a lot of leaning back, like I'm like, lots of deterrent, for me. I just don't want to do it. And all figures point in the direction that I probably don't have to do it. The more I'm walking, the more ambitious I am to get those printouts, so I might stop by the library, because I don't really bother with printers at home. They're actually more expensive when you realize it costs a lot less to print out your library than to buy a printer, pay for ink, pay for paper, and then print from home. But the only thing is, it's convenient. But if you have time to be able to go out to the library, I mean, you could also do different papers from home, I guess, but yeah, at the moment I just do the library printout because it's like easier to do, cheaper. I don't have to buy like $150 machine that takes up space. The downside is I have to bother to get my legs together to go down to the library. That's a bad side to it. I need to go to the toilets. I had such a restive dream last night. I fell asleep. I just had a straight dream. And then I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, I began worrying. Oh, I don't want to live here. I want to find a way to, do this, do that. And it was just like, I wake up and there's like complaints right away. And it's like, what a way to wake up, to have like a perfectly blissful sleep, and then wake up and the first thing you think is all these complaints. It's like I didn't even think of anything else. Like I literally just woke up, and as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, I didn't have enough money, I didn't like this, I didn't want to live here. And then the idea of sabotage crosses my mind, and then I get on a mental trip. But as you get older, it's harder to think what you can do, because you're sort of worried about what you can't do. and you're like, and you're always like, I don't know, it sort of like diverts your eagerness to do things. And then you're like, you don't think, oh, I can do that, I just have to get up and go and do it, and I can do it. It's like, now it's like, I would like to do that, but I can't do that, I'm too old. No one's going to want me to do it. There'll be negative side effects, whatever. So, so I kind of think a little like that, but not too much. I generally look like seem okay. I think I got fairly good energy. I'm not like, sort of just whatever. I bought my bracelet yesterday, but I'm not wearing it yet because I figured these other ones, their elastics are going to snap. And then, so I've kept it in the box, and I'll just keep it there in the box on my shelf until the other elastics snap, and then it'll be like, yeah, I can wear my bracelet now. Maybe. That's just an idea. I'm not sure that I will definitely do that, but it's a possibility. That's what I'm doing right now, at least. Maybe stop wearing it next year when it's a new year. There's lots of things that I want to do next year. I want to have less communication with those I should not actually be in communicating with. I want to, I don't know, I want to spend less money on things that I don't need. The funniest things, the things that I don't need are a lot more or less expensive than the things that I do need. So I say I'm going to spend less money on little things and then spend money on what I do need. And that's like what I do need costs like thousands of dollars, whereas what I don't need costs hundreds. So literally, if I made the switch, I probably wouldn't spend as much if I just kept on buying the things that I don't need. But I have to get onto a computer and rearrange my certain things because I spend way too much money every week, and it's an expense. So I've got to rearrange certain things. Oh, it's a car behind me. Well, lucky I saw that. You don't always see cars. But what I was saying was like things like, say, lottery tickets or something, you know, I spend a little too much, and so I'm gonna scale them back down to whatever numbers won the most this year, and keeping them active and then getting rid of the rest, really. So I went the full year doing a range of numbers, and then I'm just gonna have to research and double check which ones were actually winning, which ones weren't, and then be like, scale back. But the minute I scale back, you know, I was sort of on that supposition, I bet you as soon as I scale back, the numbers are going to come up. And I'm like, how disappointing would that be? So, but I think it needs to be done because I'm not working so much. My work schedule is going to be pretty choppy, and I'm not expecting to pick up too much work next year even. In fact, I ideally want to work just casually for the whole entire year, so that on the slight idea, if I have to drop work to do other things, I'll be able to do it and not be like, oh no, I've got an important job. So, I mean, it's that kind of mentality. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's coming at me next year. I just know that there's no one around me to say, you know, to tell me like what's going on next year. So I have to discover it yet. Each year is definitely like path of discovery. I also have to book in a doctor's appointment to get things. And I was going to get a COVID injection before Christmas because whoever's house that we're gathering at, they just had COVID, and I was like, I better get that COVID injection. I haven't bothered to yet. I'm not sure if I will. It's kind of a little gross to go into someone's house like weeks after they've had a COVID attack. Especially their house. It's not cleaned in all corners. But we missed out on the Christmas celebrations at the park. They had some. We're like, well, couldn't be bothered. Just want to watch movies. So I didn't go. We're really just gonna see what they're selling and the foods, but it's usually like I said before, it's usually just ordinary, not so great foods that make the takeaway stores look really magnificent. So you're like, What you eating? I'm slowly making my way there. So it takes a while. That's something I haven't used in ages.